Yeah, yeah. Let me see what type of vibe we got. Yeah, yeah.
The winner is Black Boy Mac.
I went glacier, just because we were patient. Put her in Bottega, she know I got paper. Don't go big on none of my we all live.
So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against Milwaukee.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything.
The big.
The greatest of all time in the building. Stupid.
Got more screens in the trenches than Playboy Max. I don't know a lot of rappers who tell to spend 10,000 on this dinner.
And here's Charlotte now on the floor for the Warriors. MP.
It's been 2 years, and Stephen has literally given you boys plenty of time to get your stuff together. Because you know what time it is, boys. Think.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Horford is out there with Pajemski. Then it's MP. And there's Porzingis, and it's Curry in at the 2 spot. Here's the Warriors with the ball. And what about the run this team is on? I mean, it's just incomprehensible. With all the ups and downs in the NBA, you have to be truly dominant to win 34 consecutive games.
Look, at the end of the day, this team, of course, wants to win an NBA championship when it's all said and done. And you know that's what they have their sights on. But it is so nice to enjoy the hype.
And the winner is
Concrete. Yeah. I'm a five-star concrete boy. Pull a bad ball, softball. Yeah.
Knocks it loose. So on the floor for Golden State, they've got MP, Brandon Pajemski out there with Al Horford. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis, and it's Curry in at the 2 guard. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
And another area of success for them has been the fast break. They have repeatedly gotten out in transition and found easy shots.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Nets put on a show. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and the story of the night. He put together the rare quadruple-double, a game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Blow for blow.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. MP out there with Curry. Then there's Horford. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. Well, we're starting to creep, Clark, towards the midway point of the season. Isn't it amazing how fast this season can go by? You and I look at each other and say, wow, can't believe we're already here.
Well, you know, Kevin, I think it's a function of us getting older, if you will. They say time seems to move faster the older you get, but clearly it's the same for the players as far as how fast the season goes. Opening night happens, and then
Money spread.
Money spread, money spread, money spread.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And so in the game for the Warriors, we've got Kristaps Porzingis. MP is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Brandon Pajemski, and it's Horford in at the 4 spot. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Nets put on a show. He had an unbelievable amount of points and the story of the night. He put together the rare quadruple-double. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Good stuff, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, B.A., the kind of stat stuffing we'd only seen before.
And the Hornets with possession here.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Pajemski out there with Horford. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's MP. And it's Porzingis in at the center position.
Boy, it's in his head.
Oh, the power on that throwdown. Wow. And the league is still buzzing, Greg, about MP registering a quadruple-double.
One of the greatest all-around games in league history. MP is an incredible talent, and you know he'll put on another show here tonight.
Here's Knipple. And Knipple slams it in.
And that's an emphatic message from Knipple, letting everyone know he's arrived.
And talking to Con Knipple, Greg, he has a burning passion to be great. You can just tell him.
Yeah, he gets up before everyone else and goes to work. Some people have called him an old soul, just very mature and disciplined.
Horford against Bridges. Outside, ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
Alvarado. And MP throws it down hard.
Boy, MP, what a fancy finish.
.103 left in the first. Now, here's Bridges. Still without a basket. Ball no good.
I'll give him a ton of credit here. He is trying to make plays, but nothing right now helping his team.
Here's Curry with the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Bridges misses.
Well, trying to reply to the 3 on the other end just doesn't go down for him.
Pass to Pajemski. Golden State moving the ball around.
And the Hornets with possession here on the floor for the Warriors. Al Horford out there with Brandon Pajemski. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Alvarado in at the 1. There's Ball with a 3.
And the winner is Black Boy Matt.
Black Boy, yeah, that's me.
40 seconds left here in the first quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Brandon Pajemski. MP out there with Curry. And there's Porzingis. And it's Horford in at the power forward.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Here's Ball.
.23 seconds left to play in the first. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Ball no good.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
A nice shot by MP.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Warriors. Moving the rock and looking for a shot. It's clear he's in a good rhythm. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Let's get you back to the action on the floor as the New Year's Eve festivities continue. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And also, I like how they've let it fly from the three-point line. Shooting with confidence so far in this one.
You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, B.A., the kind of stat stuffing we'd only seen before from Wilt Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine.
They've got Miles Bridges. James is out there with Kobe White. Then there's Grant Williams. And it's Diabate in at the 5. So that's the group.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Butler is the 4 and Green operates.
Had to do it to him, yeah, had to do it to him. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, I'm pulling up.
Well, you look at the contender step. Recent history only amplifies the fact that it's a challenge to repeat as champions.
Yeah, B.A., there's a couple of things at work here. First, you're playing much deeper into June, so your offseason is shorter. And then you're a target. Every arena you walk into is a different environment once you're a champion.
They've got Miles Bridges. James is out there with Kobe White.
Gotta hunt me along my to-do list. Got be stupid. It's like this way.
We've got Grant Williams, Kobe White out there with James. Then it's Miles Bridges, and it's Diabate in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Hornets 5. And for offensive players, they say that understanding angles gives a big advantage. Can you elaborate on that a little bit, Clark?
I think I can, B.A., a little bit. When you think about the geometry of the game, angles, spacing, timing, those things are not what you would think about when you think geometry, but how you cut, how you move, when you move, get to the basket, all of that stuff. is part of the geometry of the game.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Nets just played phenomenal. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and the story of the night. He put together the rare quadruple-double. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. He feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
The Hornets making a switch here. Miller's checked in. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Can they get it? Alvarado with a rebound. Alvarado's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, B.A. That's just not fair.
Charlotte, no good that time either.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And the three-pointer goes. Alvarado's got 36 points.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
For three, Bridges. Alvarado with a rebound.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Now Bridges hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Williams misses. The Hornets are led by head coach Charles Lee, who was a two-time champion as an assistant Clark.
Yeah, that's exactly right, B.A. He won a title as an assistant coach with the Bucks in 2021, then another as the top assistant for the Celtics in 2024, and that's exactly why Lee was brought to Charlotte, to establish and build a winning culture.
Ball, he's checked in for Williams.
Number 1, LaMelo Ball.
And the Hornets with possession here. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. First chance of the year for them to go up against this.
RJ, one defensive stat that teams are tracking these days, deflection. Why do you think that's so important to them?
Well, it's a measure of your activity and disruption. Even if you don't get the steal, messing up the flow of a team's offense can be so impactful.
At the forward spots, it's Miller and Bridges. Kobe White is out there with LaMelo Ball. And it's Diabate in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Nets was just insanity. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and the story of the night. He put together the rare quadruple-double. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks.
Ball will bring it up here for the Hornets. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
Yeah, it was relentless play at both ends of the court in that game. They were able to seize control and maintain it.
That is the way they would like to play every night, but of course each opponent represents different challenges.
Miller at the 3 with Bridges at the 4. Kobe White out there with LaMelo Ball. And it's Diabate in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaFleur.
And Ball gets double teamed. At the forward spots, it's Miller and Bridges.
And the winner is
Yeah. I'm a five-star concrete boy. In the back, ball, softball.
Here's Ball. Impressive scoring stats with around 27 points a game. The motor of Kobe White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Kobe will make those effort plays.
And so in the game for the Warriors. Down low to be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. MP is out there with Moses Moody. And it's Santos in at the 3 slot. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Nets put on a show. He dropped an amazing number of points and the story of the night. He put together the rare quadruple double. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Great report there, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
All the talk around the NBA, Grant, that quadruple double from MP.
I still can't believe he did it, B.A. MP doing it all for his team. And everyone in this crowd is here to see him tonight.
You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, B.A., the kind of stat stuffing we only seen before from Wilt Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for them, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10.
Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Williams is out there with Knipple. And it's Diabate in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. One thing you hear players talking about after they've been in the league for a while, Richard, they say the game slows down. When did that happen for you?
For me, it was probably my 3rd year. The end of my 3rd year, the game started to slow down a little bit for me. I went from 9 points to 15 to 18. The game really slowed down in that 3rd year.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Brooklyn put on a show. He dropped an amazing number of points and the story of the night. He put together the rare quadruple double. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
All right, Allie. Great stuff as always. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Miller outside. Over to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Get up, LaMelo. These Ball brothers can plot.
Takes the 13 foot.
Here's Alvarado. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. All the talk around the NBA, Grant, that quadruple double from MP.
I still can't believe he did it, B.A. MP doing it all for his team. And everyone in this crowd is here to see him tonight.
Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Knipple out there with Williams. And it's Diabate in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the group out there for Sharp. And another dime for him.
And he's been piling up the assists this year.
In fact, after that last assist, he's tied for the most in a single season in franchise history. Wow. There's Ball with a 3. That doesn't go either for Ball.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing. And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
In that game, they were the enforcers, and they were also efficient. That's the kind of balance coaches look for.
It really showed you how together they were as a team, playing for one another.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
It's Pajemski on the wing. Another possession, another assist.
Nobody has been a better floor general in the history of this team than he has. Unparalleled vision.
And his name's now at the very top of the list in franchise assists. That's a record that might be in the books forever.
You're not going to find many players that are capable of running an offense the way MP has run theirs this season. He is facilitating at the highest level possible.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Curry, he's checked in for Curry. There's 49 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Yeah, a timely intervention by MP. He knew just when to attack the shot.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Porzingis has checked in for the Warriors. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
Horford outside. Pass to Alvarado. Here's Curry. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks at Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you for real.
Here's Ball, and Ball throws it down.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Here's MP. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, able to put on a show for the ages. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one. Single. Handedly providing great rim protection.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
And the league is still buzzing, Greg, about MP, registering a quadruple double.
One of the greatest all-around games in league history. MP is an incredible talent, and you know he'll put on another show here tonight.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Pajemski out there with Horford. Then there's Stephen Curry. And there's Porzingis. And it's MP in at the one spot. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Nets just played phenomenal. He dropped an amazing number of points and the story of the night. He put together the rare quadruple double. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
You know, Doris, here's a question for you. Is there a reason why we see so many point guards become head coaches?
I do believe, Kevin, obviously as a point guard, you are responsible on both ends of the floor. On the offense for knowing all of the sets and where every single guy is positionally. On the defensive end, you're the lead communicator. You are at the point of attack. So it makes perfect sense to me that they become head coaches.
And here's Miller after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. And here is Ball. He's got 8, misses from short range.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Curry gets the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Next up for them, the Bucks in Milwaukee. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Oh, that's unbelievable.
You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And Kevin, something we've only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
And it's good, 2 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Charlotte has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Pass to Miller. Charlotte moving the ball around. Looking to end the run. 5 on the clock. And it's off from three-point range.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Those defenders just looked a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Ball kicks to Miller. Back to Ball. Looking to get back on track here.
Yeah.
And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
On the floor for the Warriors, we've got Brandon Pajemski. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Al Horford. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's MP in at the 1 spot. 5 on the clock. Well, Clark, for a while there, it looked like the center position might be going extinct. Not so fast, though.
Well, you've seen Embiid and Jokic win MVPs recently. It's a skills game for sure, but size always helps.
We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Bridges out there with Knipple. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Brooklyn put on a show. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and the story of the night. He put together the rare...
Yours. The world is yours.
Now Bridges. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game.
When
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Bridges out there with Knipple. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Nets put on a show. He had an unbelievable amount of points and the story of the night. He put together the rare quadruple double. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Nabbing another steal.
Yeah, he's had a remarkable start to his career. He's now ranked 5th all-time for steals in a rookie season.
That sounds about right to me. His defense has been improving, and you can imagine how good he's going to be in the coming few years as he develops. Man, scary. Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Knipple out there with Miles Bridges. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Nets put on a show. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and the story of the night. He put together the rare quadruple double. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, BA. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And as a player, how important is film study to reaching the highest level of success?
I'll tell you what, with the advance in technology, it's actually critical now, BA. I mean, it's more accessible, too, and that helps everybody realize the benefits of doing that extra work of studying yourself, your team, and your opponent.
Offensively, it's been a struggle.
Hornets shooting only 21% from the field so far. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Knipple out there with Miles Bridges. So that's the Hornets' 5. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us, an update. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Nets was just insanity. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and the story of the night. He put together the rare quadruple double. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. But we'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Timmy, look at some of the elite defenses over the years. What sets a great defense apart from the rest?
Well, three main things: personnel, scheme, and effort. But also BA, switchability in the modern game is a huge part, as well as communication.
We think about defense as one-on-one, mano-a-mano. It's so much more than that.
It's five guys on a string.
Paul and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Miles Bridges is out there with Knipple. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Nets put on a show. He dropped an amazing number of points and the story of the night. He put together the rare quadruple double. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, BA, I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Ball left side. Over Moody.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
From downtown, pure from three-point range. Moody's got 6.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Boy, it's been a minute since they last scored.
It has been. And at what point do you alter your strategy? Try to get back on track.
Pass to White. Fires the 3. The Warriors pull it in. Horford's got 11 rebounds in the game. And oh, my goodness!
Just throw it up!
You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, BA, the kind of stat stuffing we'd only seen before from Wilt Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine.
Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple-double. Tim, it was pretty unique to hear the Warriors vets say they don't want a team to mortgage the future trying to chase one more ring.
Really shows you the selflessness of this group. Here you've got Steph Curry, a top 10 player in league history, who maybe would want one because there's no time like the present.
Thinking more like a GM than he is a star player.
Smart. Keep that cupboard stocked.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And so it's Charlotte with it. Following this game, they hit the road and challenge the Bucks at Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. Bridges misses.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then tee up.
Now here's Porzingis. He's got 21. Hits yet again. Wow.
90 points. A legendary performance.
We will be talking about this one for a long, long time. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've created, pushing it every chance they get. So much easier to score when you get early looks.
All the talk around the NBA, Grant, that quadruple double from MP.
I still can't believe he did it, BA. MP doing it all for his team. And everyone in this crowd is here to see him tonight.
Now here's Alvarado. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Moody passes to Alvarado. Clock at 6. Green for 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Unfortunately for them, they're reeling at this point.
So true. Very little going their way right now at either end of the floor.
Now here's Bridges. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
MP shot is good.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
And so it's White with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
What athletic ability from MP. Plenty of bounce in those legs.
MP against White. Up top, Bridges. Back to White. Fires from deep. And 3/4 of play in the books. And this one is all but over already. Warriors ahead, just dominating this one. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
And it's such an advantage to have a big man who can facilitate at a high level like that.
Warriors make some changes. Porzingis has checked in for Post, and Alvarado's subbed in for Draymond Green. .152 left.
My style's so amazing. I got style, flavor.
MP against Ball. On the wing, Miller. There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. Alvarado grabs the board. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And Kevin, something we'd only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Bridges out there with Knipple. So that's the Hornets 5. Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple-double.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
Boy, you felt his impact all over the game tonight. A triple-double, outstanding.
Now, MP.
Money spread, money spread, money spread. Money spread, money spread, money spread.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Miles Bridges is out there with Knipple. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple-double.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Now here's Ball. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. In transition, here they come. A good look from MP. Again, the Warriors score.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
All right, now let's go courtside to Dominic Hamill.
A memorable evening as MP passes 40 points in leading his team to victory. Before you were a star, MP, you were a fan. Is this kind of effort as special for you to experience as it was to watch when you were growing up?
Oh, 100%. It's not that I'm surprised or anything, but it always feels good to drop 30 or more. It doesn't mean much if you lose, though, but if you win, now that's the best feeling in the world. And that feeling never gets old.
Great. Thanks a lot, MP. Yep. Back to you, Brian.
Thanks, Dom. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.
Better check drawn plays for vicious.
Dominance never in my core. Been in business, no apprentice on the wind up. Tell that little hater boy, get your style up. Tell them little pessimistics that they time's up. I'm back at it in case they need a reminder. Facts and it's still on top. You go the banks and you still won't guap. I've been elevating, but it's still on lock. Running up these digits like I've been on clock. Finna get it with the cash cause the boy's so hot. Yeah, they calling me the one. I'm still in the zone.
Fresh y'all yelling, bring them out, bring them out. I'm a hot girl yelling.
Who's frozen? Probably why I'm chosen.
Fresh y'all yelling, bring them out, bring them out. I'm a hot girl.
You better bounce, 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 bounce. Can never say we bluffing, it ain't nothing that we can't do. Can never say we bluffing, it ain't nothing that we can't do. Sick and tired of suffering like a trucker when we come through. Sick and tired of suffering like a trucker when we come through. Oh no, gotta watch that, watch that. Oh no, too mean with the bounce back. Oh no, gotta watch that, watch that. Oh no, too mean with the bounce back.
Hey, this is Tunnel Staff. We have a 12-ounce cup that sits over the tunnel.
Church clothes, loafing in my pennies. Talking that they neck about me looking silly. Hollow be that name. Bless all these shallow souls. I'm focused on forever. Don't know what tomorrow holds. Wanna go to war with God? You ain't gonna make it. Making American statements. Talk about money, you make it. We know you fake it. We know your whole reputation. And if the shoe fits, you better tie your shoelaces. We get so patient with these rebel nations embracing they hatred. I would have burned a whole world for insubordination. Yeah. But until the end of time, it's grace is sweeter than wine. Your God ain't greater than mine. What? I be on it word like I'm supposed to be. I I be on this era till you bury me. Building this empire that never die. Woo! I bet it be here till the end of time. 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 Okay, forever, bruh, that's a long time. And getting in this game, that's a long line. But I cut through with my kung fu. But go check his channel my first round, cause I kicks it. Bruce Lee, cousin, if I'm on the track, that must mean something. Them 16s, you go click bang with that subwoofer. Start mean mugging my team's up. I'm been about that life. Look ahead, you ain't close to the top. I ain't looking for the crew that she coming with, and none of them I'm looking like they coming for the kill in the mic. I ain't sniper tracks and talk at these artists. Such a pro, I'm counting these hard as I'm having them. Thinking they ill to the kill, but I put in my vocal, I'm just getting started. And as it was 100 in that lane. Coming running and gunning without game. Pop, pop, pop. I'm a semi-automatic and nigga for the self. Coming to the cut with them lyrics been clicked up. My click and plus to get it, she cut it, they falling like a pin out of that super sweet. I'm exposing them, looking inside of them, showing that nothing gon' last but the truth to me. Now, friend of enemy that drop to the knees, hell to the sun, I get it, rock to the king. King, nothing impossible. Look at that Paul, the apostle that carried the dream. Dream like Martin the King. Like after the man of the legend who he. Gotta see Alpha Omega beginning and ending the limb and the shepherd of sheep. Yeah, I be on it word like I'm supposed to be. Till the end of time, I be on this era till you bury me. Till the end of time. Till the end of time. Surrounding me, you're the one to hold me up. You're the one to keep me right. And I'm so glad, never left my side. I'm so glad, when the pain in me, so glad. All of this pain inside, so glad. Was sustaining me, so glad. Never left my side, so glad. When the pain in me, so glad. All of this pain inside, so glad. Was sustaining me. ain't no sleeping. That's why them demons stress is my season. That's why he feed me tests. It's about Jesus. They got to see me less, but you see me blessed. I mastered patience. Oil on me like I left my apron. No conversation about breaks we taking. Don't need vacation. We need restoration. How can you say you exhausted when you just not started? I don't want to hear you complain that you tired, man. I got the knowledge covered in all of this armor. I feel like I'm Iron Man. We the Avengers transformed. I don't even remember the things that I did before I was a member of God's army. I'm pulling the trigger on devils that come with these levels. My purpose is spotted. It don't got no freckles. Don't care about no clout. I'm not here to impress you. I never slow down because that's not on my schedule. I've been through the doubt. God is my witness, but he work it out. That's Planet Fitness. That's what it's about. Stay in condition. Let's get off the couch. Get in position. Listen.
Jesus, I pray you replenish me. Don't let me slouch and just fill up my energy. Whoa, I put you right as the centerpiece. I know you snatch every enemy hindering. Don't want to sleep on my mission, so wake me up until you take me up. I want to scrape the rust off my mind and stuff. I see how great you love. I'm needing help when I feel like I just can't adjust. I'm like, I don't want to rest till you say yes. And when you telling me it's time, I'm like, say less. Whoa, God, I just want whatever you desire for my life. If it's not life, waste it. I see a lot of souls to save, and when they show the hate, I gotta pay less. Attention, I'm going fishing. Fishing for souls. If I don't, then I'm tripping.
Fishing for souls, rigid and bold. Me and my brother, we stick to the code. Carrying the kid ain't never gonna fall. Repairing the bridge, I'm living my goals. I gotta get him back to God. Magnified, lift it up, advertise, strategize, slide when he's satisfied. Way too much heat on your Macintosh. God told me stop moving timid. Fresh out of LA Fitness. Purpose delayed, cause I was afraid. But now I just go out and get it. I had to call in his name. Now I got hope if you need some. Plenty folks want the fame, but I just wanna see your kingdom. Yeah, can't tell me nothing. The devil can't tell me nothing. Yeah. Look, I know who I am, so they can't tell me nothing. The devil can't tell me nothing. Haters can't tell me nothing. I know who I am, so they can't tell me nothing. The haters can't tell me nothing. The devil can't tell me nothing. I know who I am, so they can't tell me nothing. The devil can't tell me nothing. The haters can't tell me nothing. I know who I am, so the devil can't tell me nothing. The devil can't tell me nothing. The devil can't tell me nothing. Cause I am a leader, a legend. I know my praise is a weapon. I am blessed, lucky number 7. I don't need luck, my blessing from heaven. The Messiah in me, I won't go to hell. Satan catching face like he old death. It's a million fakes, we don't go well. You don't like me now? Oh well, I got power now. Take your power out on another level like a camera gown. If I seek a giant, I ain't banging down. I'ma hit him once, stick him back around. And I'ma overcome. Man, I put that on my only son. I'ma cook it till it's overdone. Eat it now, cause there's more to come. Just for everyone like, oh. We gotta block out the hate and get back on the road. Purpose all on me, I feel it way down in my soul. One day, all y'all, oh no, all y'all, oh no, skirt. I know who I am, so they can't tell me nothing. The devil can't tell me nothing. Haters can't tell me nothing. I know who I am, so they can't tell me nothing. The haters can't tell me nothing. The devil can't tell me nothing. I know who I am, so they can't tell me nothing. The devil can't tell me nothing. The haters can't tell me nothing. I know who I am, so the devil can't tell me nothing. The devil can't tell me nothing. The devil can't tell me nothing. I found out that we all crazy by God, like 9 plus a color. This is a chronic uppercutter, and he like conspiracy. Work for Ghostbusters. That word is too smooth, warm butter. At the mention of his name, my heart flutters. I like my 66 book smugglers. Then I pass the plate to my brother. Anything that's not God get put in shells and topped with cheese. I'm allergic to what's not God, so if it's full of crap, then I probably sneeze. God is present. Christmas gift with the sweetest name. Sugar rush. And most cats trying to rock the wave. Hard to do if you never brush. I'm down with whatever chosen said. I ain't gotta know. That's a man of the clout. The devil tickles, we too legit, and I save it. Could not be bought. Put down sin and carry my cross. We up to something. Cause I only started when victory is around the corner. Tell the enemy to shut up. Only speak when you spoke, you shut up. Show the devil I'm a greedy dude. After surgery, all I eat is soup, so I'm chopping demons in multitudes. Speak blasphemy, I don't notice you. No eye block, like a Spanish dude. Talk sideways, I rearrange your mandible. Oh my God. I know who I am, so they can't tell me nothing. The devil can't tell me nothing. Haters can't tell me nothing. I know who I am, so they can't tell me nothing. The haters can't tell me nothing. The devil can't tell me nothing. Turn up. I know who I am, so they can't tell me nothing. The devil can't tell me nothing. The haters can't tell me nothing. I know who I am, so the devil can't tell me nothing. The devil can't tell me nothing. The devil can't tell me nothing. Yo, bro, who got you smiling like that?
Club Nixon, there are still tickets available for upcoming games. Please go to the nearest ticket booth and get yours today.
Coming up next, the Warriors taking on the Thunder. For Golden State, a stellar year has put them at the top of the Western Conference. First place doesn't come easy, but you know what? They work for every single win. Thunder, Warriors, the NBA on 2K Sports. Welcome and happy holidays from... All right, a chance to check out stats for MP.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. And for the Warriors, they've got MP, Pajemski out there with Horford. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
Greg, we've got 2 teams that boast some serious firepower off the bench.
And that depth makes each team more difficult to defend, more unpredictable. Both sides have a lot of guys who can step up on any given night.
Here's Pajemski. Pajemski on the wing. Back to MP. 4 on the shot clock. It's 3 outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I brought up Jalen Williams, and coach said that he has a plan. Williams is an impressive all-around player. Coach did admit that, but we're hoping for some physical, high-pressure defense that will put him off his game a little tonight. A simple strategy, but coach seems confident that it'll get results. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Here's Hartenstein. Following the basket by MP. For 3.
You trying to get crazy with this thing? Don't you know I'm loco?
Well, Grant, we are creeping closer to the halfway point of the season, and some teams have really found their identity.
Yeah, that's right, B.A. We know who most of these squads are now, and their opponents do too. And as the year goes on, the better the scouting reports get.
Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Wallace and Williams run the wings. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. And it's SGA in at point guard.
Well, it's early, but I love their offensive game plan to this point.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. All right, let's honor a player who set the bar high last month. Our player of the month for the West, MP.
Lately, he's been showing off his talents as a passer, moving the ball around the floor with great accuracy and putting it in the hands of well-positioned shooters, just making all the right choices.
All the talk around the NBA, Grant, that quadruple double from MP.
I still can't believe he did it, B.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all three are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
So for Oklahoma City right now, at the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hart.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Taking a look at Oklahoma City.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. So the Thunder 5 right now. Out on the perimeter, Wallace and Williams. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 1. Now, here's MP. Coming off a solid outing against Charlotte. Curry passes to MP. Holmgren with the steal. SGA against MP. Here's SGA. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
And the league is still buzzing, Greg, about MP, registering a quadruple double.
One of the greatest all-around games in league history. MP is an incredible talent, and you know he'll put on another show here tonight.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And a moment here to recognize the Western Conference Player of the Month, MP.
And the way that he has been able to kind of create something out of nothing for his teammates has been remarkable. Fantastic and timely passing combined with his vision is something that all players should aspire to have.
Now here's Wallace. 9-point game his last outing. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he over. Shot that one, missing.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And Tim, the quintessential unstoppable force, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, taking his offensive game to a level rarely matched in league history.
Well, Kevin, I'm running out of superlatives. The ability to score at every level. He gets to the foul line. He makes.
And the winner is
Concrete.
Yeah. I'm a five-star concrete boy. Pull it back, ball, softball. Hit up, pull up spikes. 10 chains on, changing the lights. And we all keep it, we don't fight.
So it's Oklahoma City now. Searching for their first points of the game. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Wallace and Williams.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nothing on the board. And the foul call.